In a small, quiet village where gossip travels faster than the wind, whispers filled the market air. Women traded more stories than tomatoes, their eyes darting with judgment and curiosity. "She come back from city with Belle," one muttered. All those Lagos girls," another replied. They judged her before she even arrived. None of them knew the storm hidden behind her silence, or the story her eyes were trying to tell. Chioma walked slowly along the earth road that led home. Her small travel bag hung loosely on her shoulder, her steps heavy but graceful. The sun burned above her, but her spirit felt colder than harmattan. Beneath her flowing gown, her belly told a truth she could no longer hide. She left the city with nothing but the heartbeat growing inside her, and memories too painful to carry. When she reached her mother's compound, her heart beat faster. Her mother sat outside, weaving palm fronds. At first sight, her hands froze midair. The silence was louder than words. The old woman's eyes were filled with anger, shock, and disappointment. But Chioma's only weapon was a trembling whisper, "Mama, I will explain." In that moment, she realized home could sometimes be the first place to throw a stone. By morning, her story had already reached every corner of the market. Laughter, mockery, and false pity blended into the noise. "After all her shakara, no bell she carry come back," one said. "No husband, no ring, just shame," another added. But none of them paused to ask, what if her story was different? What if pain was the reason for her silence? Her words were sharp, but her silence was sharper. That night, Chioma sat in the dim glow of candlelight. Her hands rested on her belly as silent tears traced the lines of her face. In her palm was an old photo, a man in an NYSC uniform, smiling proudly. He was gone. Her fiancé, taken by an accident 2 weeks before their wedding. The baby was the only piece of him left in this world. Her tears didn't fall from regret, they fell from remembrance. At dawn, she walked to the riverbank, her bare feet brushing through the cool grass. The mist danced above the water, soft like memory. She whispered to her unborn child, "I'll raise you strong, even if the world turns its back." Her voice cracked, but her spirit stood tall. In her silence, she found strength. In her pain, she found purpose. The morning sun rose behind her, painting her shadow in gold. On Sunday morning, she entered the village church quietly. Heads turned. Murmurs rippled through the pews. The pastor's voice cut through the whispers. "Sometimes, the people we shame are the ones God has chosen to carry His miracle." The words fell into her heart like rain on dry soil. For the first time in months, Chioma's tears felt lighter. She didn't come to prove herself, she came to heal. Days later, during a community meeting beneath the old tree, Chioma stood before everyone. Her hands trembled, but her eyes burned with truth. "You all called me names," she began softly, "but this child was born from love, not sin. His father died saving a stranger." Her words sliced through the air, the same air that once carried rumors. Faces fell silent in shame. The truth broke every whisper, every wall. Time passed. The market that once echoed with gossip now hummed with kindness. The same women who mocked her now came with gifts and apologies. "Chioma, forgive us," one said. She smiled, holding her child close. The same people who once judged her now celebrated her courage. Forgiveness became her crown, and peace became her home. Chioma walked again down that same red earth road, not in shame, but in light. Her baby slept peacefully on her back, wrapped in a colorful Ankara cloth. The same villagers who once whispered now greeted her with warmth. The wind carried no more rumors, only respect. Before moral lesson, before you judge a person, ask for their story, because behind every belly, scar, or silence, there is a truth you cannot see. If you are watching for the first time, please don't forget to subscribe for more amazing and lovely stories. Recommend our channel to friends and family, and share what you've learned in the comment section. Thank you for always supporting us.